be seeing an amazing dance from our African dance team, who consists of Christine, Angeline, and Ange.
Our next performance is a well-known group at West Aurora who participate in basketball games and competitions. Please welcome the West Aurora Step Team.
next group, we have most recently performed at the Veterans Day Assembly. Welcome the West Aurora Gospel Choir.
Jazz during the 1930s was an outlet for African Americans to express their musical talents during the times of segregation.
Now, please welcome a talented jazz band. Was at a career high near the end of the 1960s when she released her version of Proud Mary.
Please welcome Tina Turner to the stage.
Every now and then, I think you might have to do something from us. There's just one thing. You see, we never, ever do nothing. That's easy. We always do nice. Right? We're going to take a penny of this song and do it easy. And then we're going to do the finish. Right? The way we do. Proud Mary. And we're rolling, rolling, city, working for the man every night and day. I never lost 1 minute of sleep, and I was worried about the way that things might have been. You know that big wheel keep on turning, primary keep on burning, and we're rolling, rolling, yeah, rolling on the river, the river.
The song Blackbird speaks the struggles and pain of African American women.
Now let's listen to Sanation McGee perform Blackbird by Nina Simone.
Why you wanna fly, blackbird? You ain't ever gonna fly. Why you wanna fly, blackbird? You ain't ever gonna fly. No place big enough for holding all the tears you're gonna cry. 'Cause your mother's name was lonely, and your daddy's name's pain, and they called you little sorrow, 'cause you never loved again. So why you wanna fly, blackbird? You ain't ever gonna fly. Why you wanna fly, blackbird? You ain't ever gonna fly. You ain't got no one to hold you. You ain't got no one to care. But if you don't really understand it, nobody wants you anywhere. So why you wanna fly, blackbird? You ain't ever gonna fly. Why you wanna fly, blackbird? You ain't ever gonna fly.
This choir has performed at many school assemblies and programs outside of school.
Please welcome West Aurora Gospel Choir.
For those of you who think that gospel music has gone too far, you ain't heard of it yet. We're about to show you. Glory, glory.
The African dance refers to a form of performing art found among most cultures around sub-Saharan Africa.
Still practiced today, it involves rhythmic body movements combined with music and sometimes theatrical representation.
Ooh, now I'm kind of excited.
Well, let's get them out here then. Everyone give it up for Shariah and Shania Dixon, Tony Franklin.
Renee Lee, and Savannah Hurst from African dance. Next up, we have a rap being performed by Nate Jones.
African Americans have been destroying the rap game with hits that will live on for eternity.
Who knows? Maybe Nate's got what it takes to be one of the greats. Let's all give it up for Nate Jones, everybody.
Excellence is our culture. Excellence is our creed. Exceptional not in color, but in ability. The blood, sweat, and tears from my ancestors breathe. The pushes me to achieve the Black American's dream. Overcome our struggles, we always do. And although we may have our faults, it's good to run it through. Never let anybody try to take the heart that resides in you. Stereotypes happen when an empty heart is shallow views. For shallow news that gathers views by ripping all our pals in two. First they'll separate our group, then they'll try to round the truth. You're more than entertainment. Don't let the media surround you. It's your life you live in, so it's you who chooses what you do. Don't conform to other people. Don't get boxed in. I understand when hearing opinions, you can get lost in the views of others, but it honestly doesn't cost them. It's your life you live in. It's not their prerogative. But let's get positive for the people working in offices. Our children are beautiful, women are beautiful, wives are beautiful, lives are beautiful. How long is it going to take you to see that our lives are beautiful? Beauty is in culture, never in pigment. So if you find your value here, then you need to listen. In jail, there is no division. So we need to listen to Martin and just listen to his vision.
All right, everyone, welcome to the stage, the West Aurora Step Team. Nice job, ladies.
All right.
Give me my freedom. Run from these demons. Please don't give them a reason to spill blood on my sneakers. So I just put my hands up. Then they put me in handcuffs. They just can't 'cause they don't understand this. And try to beat us down when we try to stand up. I ain't even doing it. America, the beautiful. America, the murderer. America, the funeral. Oh, America, God bless America. They say they want freedom, but I don't believe them. 'Cause they'll find any reason to kill off their own people. If they just put their hands up, wouldn't reach for my handgun. They just can't 'cause they don't understand this. Maybe if they try pulling their pants up, they make it easier to run. America, the beautiful. America, the murderer. America, the funeral. Oh, America, God bless America. Give me my freedom.
Let's give it up for them. Excellent.
Next we have In This Shade by Autumn and Ayana.
My skin is black, my arms are long, my hair is woolly, my back is strong. There are days where I constantly pick at my scabs.
When I look in the mirror and can't stop scratching,
I am often reminded that my skin has gotten me the most attention.
can be a distraction.
I am an open wound because I was constantly picked on by other kids. You know the classic jokes. When the lights turn off, where did Autumn go?
Of course, I spent so much energy
Trying to be invisible, I shield myself from the sun while white people bathe in
to
it.
shield myself.
Like I can't afford any more blackness. Summers are supposed to be fun, right? But the bleach balloons keep flying over West Campus and you're still wondering why we're afraid to get wet. I'm afraid to drown. I'm afraid the next time I go to a pool, I won't be able to breathe because a white cop will want to test how long until I break.
I won't be able to hide.
Not in this skin.
When I was younger, I
Treated this melanin like mud.
like it could be washed off.
At 12, my dirty little secret came in a white bottle that promised to make you 2 shades lighter. Yet no chemical could quell me.
When I was 10 years old, I decided to bathe in bleach. I thought that this skin was a sin, but thank
God it didn't work. Thank God I found out that whitewash could never be an effective holy water.
Mistook myself as a martyr.
They called me a mess, said my skin was dirty, so I convinced myself I could never be in love with a black man.
Convinced myself I could never be friends with the system.
Forgive me, not recognizing your beauty was just me trying to reject that same beauty in myself. People have always tried to question blackness. But now, we have to ask Rachel for her identity back. Stop it!
The light skin versus dark skin.
Who gives a crap if you can't win the game? They're trying to reduce black to ash while you put up a hashtag. Listen, they do not believe Black Lives Matter. If they did, why are we still being murdered? This skin has never given me the option to Listen, my dark can do damage. My dark can rip your race apart. I am black. I am a celebration. Call me dark, and I'll be sure to show this world the light. This black is magic. It is not a mistake. Black is beautiful in this shade. In this shade. In this shade.
Next, we have a poem by Anthony Eddy, Black Boy Editions for his own funeral. Let's give it up for him.
How was that? Did my silence break the small mother in your chest? I was going for this closed casket kind of quiet. Thought it might make things more real, like an autopsy. Cause of death, racism, time of death. When white America opened my auction block mouth and poured the N-word down my throat and became the only language I knew. Poison so thick, you can call it an accent, call it self-hate. You know a ruined black boy be a fresh meal, be what prisons fill their wallets with? Black movies so low budget, we could use the concrete instead of a crucifix. Yeah, it's fine. Haven't had a casting call, so I've been training with a cop. You know he told me to get against the wall, told me to get on the ground, told me to say my lines with his gun in my mouth. They didn't believe there could be a God in my sometimes church body. And thirsty for faith, they shot rounds at my stained glass skin, wanting to see a God that looked like them ooze from the raptures of me. Do I look the part yet? I spent all day with the mortician. They liked me. They saw my head shot. You can put as many holes in me as you want. I can dance despite the bullets. These seeds, police planets make me a field of blooming. Like activists in protest, in hashtags. At the morgue, they held me like my mother would, but not like my mother did. At the hospital, trying to squeeze the rhythm back into my chest. Will the sequel be about my mother? In a courtroom, wailing her way into a settlement of I was only doing my job, and a check to pacify her raging blood? Take what flowers grow from me, make a bouquet for my mother, for all mothers who lose children and are left with shovels to bury what they thought would be the rest of their lives. Roll the credits, a round of applause for every cop that made it to the big screen with their hands too full of fundraised for retirement money to carry any kind of accountability. Roll the credits, walk out the theater while the names of those taken from us too soon ascend into some rushed and forgotten heaven. Let my death be your last take. And in this final shot with you burying me, make sure you get my good side.
As you all may know, African Americans have struggled tremendously for time. We are all beautiful in many different ways. We too are America. Now I'm introducing Ambrose Walker reciting I Too Am America by Langston Hughes.
I too sing America. I am the dark brother. They send me to the kitchen to eat when company comes. But I laugh, I eat well, and I grow strong. For tomorrow, nobody will dare say to me, eat in the kitchen then. Besides, They'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed. I too am America.
From the 1400s till now, African Americans have endured multiple struggles throughout history, from slavery to discrimination, and even to black-on-black violence. We have been persecuted.
A lot of today's issues are caused by a lack of communication and a lack of integrity. Instead of allowing these issues to consume us, we need to persevere and never choose to give up and never give in. We fight back and stand our ground.
Once we do this, we can unite as one, and peace will be formed throughout the black communities.
There's a cry asking why. I pray the answers up ahead.
We will get through the setbacks, and we will conquer. We